Ever heard of a primate species called Thomas's langur? It's a fascinating creature native to the lush forests of Indonesia. Picture a primate cloaked in sleek black fur, its face uniquely marked by stark white rings around its eyes. Unlike many other creatures, Thomas's langur is an arboreal and diurnal species. This means it's most active during the day and it spends the majority of its life high up in the trees. Now that you know what Thomas's langur looks like, let's dive deeper into its lifestyle and habits. So, what does a day in the life of a Thomas's langur look like? Well, these primates have quite an interesting lifestyle. A significant part of their day is spent foraging, as their diet is mainly composed of leaves, fruits, and flowers. Yes, they are primarily herbivores. However, they don't shy away from the occasional insect, adding a little protein to their leafy meals. Now let's talk about their social life. Thomas's langurs are quite the social butterflies. They typically live in groups that can range from a small gathering of 3 to a larger community of 20 individuals. In these groups, they spend their time grooming each other, a critical social bonding activity in the primate world. When it comes to reproduction, Thomas's langurs have a rather straightforward approach. Females usually give birth to a single offspring after a gestation period of about 6 months. This ensures that they can devote their full attention to raising and nurturing their young, teaching them all the skills they need to survive in the wild. But it's not always leaves and grooming for these creatures. They face threats too, from predators and sometimes even from members of their own species. But the tight-knit community of a langur group provides safety and security, ensuring that each member is looked after. It's fascinating to learn about the lifestyle of these creatures, isn't it? But what about their conservation status? Are Thomas's langurs endangered, you might wonder? Well, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, currently classifies them as vulnerable. This means they're facing a high risk of extinction in the wild. The main culprits? Deforestation and hunting. Sadly, their habitats in the lush forests of Sumatra are disappearing at an alarming rate, primarily due to logging and conversion into palm oil plantations. As if losing their homes wasn't enough, Thomas's langurs are also hunted for various reasons, including the illegal pet trade and local consumption. But it's not all doom and gloom. Conservation efforts are in full swing to protect these primates. Measures such as establishing protected areas and enforcing stricter hunting regulations are being implemented. Organizations and individuals alike are working tirelessly to halt the decline in their population. Despite the challenges, efforts are underway to ensure the survival of Thomas's langur. It's up to us to protect these fascinating creatures and their habitats for future generations to appreciate.